Hi Libra, this is going to be a daily download for you guys. I've pulled out a spread for you for today, February 16th, 2021. 2021 now. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra. As always, keep in mind, you guys, this is a general message, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. This is just the energy I'm picking up on today. If you are new to this channel, welcome to Soma, Chandra, Libra. This is a channel just for Libra, but I also read for Sagittarius here, and I read for all 12 Zodiac signs on my sister channel, Soma, Chandra Tarot. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule a live one-on-one is down in the description below. Okay, let's get into it. Libra, I think you guys are going in a good direction. I decided to pull this spread out for you today because yesterday I received a psychic download for you in a vision, and then it was a big deal kind of, but you were being quiet about it, and I captured it in a picture. I pulled cards out for it and I put it in my community tab of this channel. If you want to see it, you have to subscribe to this channel and go to the community section and you'll see it. The Tower had come out and you were moving towards an energy of healing. So I was thinking about that this morning and I thought, I'm going to see if I can channel further that message. I did get the Tower to come out again, so I was able to pick up on it. Just wanted to give you guys some validation and some oracle cards of advice as well. We'll get to what led up to this point in a minute, but where you're going right now, Libra, Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Chariot, the Fool, the Sun, the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords. Yes. So first of all, I immediately assume that this Queen of Swords is you. It may not be. It may be someone else in your environment. With the Hermit here, you're withdrawn from that person. I see a lot of you really protecting your heart right now and feeling the need to stand up for yourself. I do think you've searched your soul. I think you're withdrawn in a situation. I think that, you know, life has been a real battlefield for you. And you're just hanging in there. You are trying to overcome your obstacles and challenges. Someone may drive by where you live or something, or you drive by where they live. I always notice she's looking out, and I make note of what she's looking at. Someone may be withdrawn from you. You may want to speak to them. You may want to speak your mind to them, and they may be withdrawn. But it doesn't really matter at this point. With the Fool and the Sun, I see that you're trying to leave it behind, Libra. Or this person's just left it behind and they're just lollygagging off into happiness and into oblivion. But I meant for this to be you. With the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, I think something has hurt you, but I think you're going to fight for yourself. And I think you see yourself as the winner here. For some of you, this may be a health challenge. I just suddenly heard a health challenge. It's very important that you take this seriously and get full clarity on the situation. It could be kind of a serious health issue, and you may have to fight to win. But, you know, human beings have really strong immune systems. Will it be a fight for you? Possibly, but you could be victorious. So I see you guys really fighting through a lot to leave stuff behind and get to where you are right now. You do want to be the winner here. When there is a winner, there is sometimes a loser. Make sure that you don't gloat or stick it to anybody. We sometimes think that that will make us feel good. It might in the moment, but ultimately we're just led back to that place. You know you're truly over something when you're the Four of Swords or your Temperance. But I think this is where you are in this stage right now. You're like, I'm going to fight through what I have to make a change and be the winner. I do see that the Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, so this was painful. A painful ending, and it hurt. I did see a King of Wands, so my masculines are claiming independence. My feminines might have been hurt by someone that there was a lot of passion with, but it didn't commit them. The challenge wouldn't commit to them. The challenge moving forward, Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands. Whoa, this is good. And there could be worse challenges. The challenge now, Libra, is, first of all, some of you are looking for a new career opportunity, or you have had an idea. I just got an interesting download. Some of you are walking and you're thinking and you're looking for a sign, and you look down and you see a penny, you see a coin, and you pick it up and you see that it's a sign about how to move forward. You may have a conversation with someone about something like that this week. Pay attention to that conversation if you do. But this is where we manifest a new opportunity. We don't want to lose any new opportunities. We don't want to lack a plan or any foresight. I see that the action energy that you're in is that of a page moving forward, or that's going to be the challenge for you. The Page of Wands comes out for grown men and women when we need to find inspiration. We need to accept and enjoy and embrace the ability to be a free spirit. It's time to look for what lights you up, Libra, and go on a journey that will lead you to discovery. The Page of Wands sees limitless potential in something. He's looking for a new idea. He's going to sing his song, and he lets go of any self-limiting beliefs. And you just need to pick the path that works best for you. I see that you need to be focused on a new beginning and moving towards this fire energy now, Libra, of allowing life to inspire you. Picking a path that that you can move forward on. This is where we're focused on the beginning. So 2 cards of being meant to be in a mode of discovery. If you've been feeling bored and stuck, first of all, look for something that will actually manifest into something tangible for you. A skill, monetary gain, something that will make you feel grounded, but also something that excites you. Don't be afraid to be the Page of Wands. It feels a little counterintuitive to older people, but be the Page of Wands. It can definitely be fun. Overall energy for the reading is the Moon in reverse. So you see yourself as the Tower and the Upright and the Ace of Swords. Kaboom. You've had a sudden awakening, Libra. And you've had a breakthrough. This is mental clarity, success, a new idea. Some of you have said or done or thought or felt something that knocked you right out of an illusion. Facing the future with uncertainty and allowing a lot of repressed emotions to bubble up to the surface. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. And it's going to be different for each of you how you do that. Your guides and your angels want to tell you something about it. These cards were great when they came out. Don't stop. Listen to your intuition. Opportunity. This is great. So whatever you've decided to do or whatever thought you've had, whatever major change, decision, or awakening you've had, your angels are saying, hey, don't stop. We think you're going in a good direction. It's really important to listen to your intuition moving forward. You could be moving into a wonderful opportunity. I also noticed that improving health is at the bottom of the deck. When I was shuffling, you guys, it didn't come out. Maybe I should have let it drop. I'm being called to mention it now. I did see the 9 of Cups and it flipped into the reverse and fell on the table with the Devil. Some of you do need to focus on health. And it was just a little side note. I put it back, but now that I see improving health, I wanted to mention it to you. Some of you are struggling with bringing into balance some indulgences that you have in your life. You can do it. Just put yourself on a good routine. Some of you are moving towards good health, but you're going in a good direction. Your guides are saying, don't stop. Don't stop doing what you're doing. It's also time to surrender to your full power. Your life is calling you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. No more 3 of Wands in reverse, Libra. No more refusing to look at the future. Now is not the time to play it small. Now is time to roar like a lion. Surrender to your full power. You are a powerful person. Do not put your power into another person's hands. Claim your power. Also surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Sometimes the journey that we're put on and the path that we're put on that will help our soul grow is uncomfortable. It is those growing pains that bring us true growth and true wisdom and enlightenment. So everything is lining up for a path that will lead you towards growth. And I think a challenge will be not playing it small. Also, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. The Page of Wands wants you to let your imagination soar as well. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. You may need to get creative. For some of you, this Tower and the Ace of Swords might be suddenly having an issue with your home, or suddenly having some kind of a problem where you live. A pipe may burst, the electricity may go out, and you're like, okay. Or some of you, it was weird, I just saw it just now, some of you might be moving into a new place or reorganizing some stuff in your home or in your office space, and you're like, I can't make all this shit fit. You might have to get rid of some things, or you might have to get creative in your solutions. Surrender to creativity. When surrender to creativity comes out, your guides are saying, you're going to actually have to think. You're going to have to get creative. The solutions might not readily be available to you. Use your own very large, dynamic, creative brain to make that happen. From the Light Workers Tarot, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So you are getting an upgrade. Just let yourself float. Allow yourself to be called up to the higher realms. You're being called to be and think and feel in a new way. These new parts of you and these new upgrades will need to be integrated into the current you. So you're in a mode of integrating a new way of being. Again, with the Tower here and the Moon in reverse, this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Justice is in reverse as well. When Justice comes in reverse, it's just a homework assignment, and we'll talk about it. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Okay, well, that Queen of Swords and the Hermit and the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords show me that you're not feeling super playful right now. Maybe now isn't the time for you to be a goofball. Maybe it's not the time to be playful, but try to bring this into balance. You are a lighthearted, playful sign. Some of you do need to lighten up a little bit and have some fun and celebrate. Conversely, some of you have maybe been, swimming in this champagne glass a little too long, and maybe you're having a wake-up call, and it's time to bring some parts of your life into balance. The pillar of light, your vibration is raising. You are the oracle. You're very psychic right now, Libra. Watch for the signs and synchronicities around you, and keep in mind that the universe will sometimes tell you no and make it difficult for you. That doesn't mean they aren't giving you an answer. It just might not be one that you thought you were going to get. So you see yourself as this Tower and the Ace of Swords, the breakthrough. The way you're feeling right now, Justice in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is where we need to look at parts of our life that are out of balance. Don't play the blame game. Watch for lacking in any accountability. Don't blame anyone else outside for something that you're going through right now. Yes, extenuating circumstances and outside circumstances affect us and force us into some situations at times, but try to control you yourself as much as you can. Watch for the imbalances. Try to be fair, honest, and accountable. You may never be able to have justice served in a situation, and this might be hurting you in some way. Just focus on your own accountability and look around in your life, Libra, for any imbalances. Are you focusing too much on a specific relationship and ignoring health and career? Are you working too much and not getting enough you time? Look for the imbalances right now. Also, it's really time to focus on knowing your own self-worth. A lot of you are working on self-sufficiency and financial independence and believing that you're worth something. You might have been in some situations recently that felt unfair and unqualified. It might have made you question your own self-worth. Watch out for imbalances in career and daily life as well. Don't overwork and don't overinvest in work. You don't necessarily have to be defined by the Pentacle realm. Don't hustle anybody. Don't let anybody hustle you. Don't expect to be rewarded for work that you have not done. I think you guys are suddenly realizing you're in a situation that has diminished the way you feel about yourself and your own self-worth, and it's created imbalance. And I think that this is hitting you like a ton of bricks. When it happens, it happens. And I think it's jarred you out of the moonlight, and now you're meant to move into the sunlight, like the second deck said. Your actions right now, Three of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. Libra, did you just, I'm sorry, I should have coughed all this out before I got on camera. Did you guys just cut somebody out? I think that you are learning lessons of independence. You might have heard something as well. This card combination suggests gossip, hearsay, and shit talk. Don't believe everything you hear. Right now, I think that with the Three of Cups in reverse, you guys are feeling like three's a crowd, and you might have been in a third party situation. You're definitely not feeling very playful. I think your action is to focus more on independence and trying to get comfortable with alone time. Watch out for hardcore partying. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, I think that you and someone in your environment have struggled with communication. You may not want to express yourself to this person right now. Watch out for haphazard, hasty action. You may have hastily decided, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You might have made a quick decision to make a change in a relationship or in the way you communicate with someone. Not so interested in the communication anymore. Or studying something. I think you feel as though this was the right choice for you to make at this time. It was not bringing balance, and it wasn't making you feel good about yourself. What's between you and someone else in the environment, or just the environment in general, is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, you're not living in a fantasy anymore now, are you? This is sort of when we are disillusioned in a way that's really important for us. The sevens are karma and cause and effect. You're going in for inner alignment. I do think you're a little overwhelmed by all of your choices. You're having a reality check. Some of you are really focusing more on your personal values right now, and you're eliminating this overwhelming feeling of all the cups. You might have been in a state of confusion with a person or a situation, and now you're like, well, it's a little overwhelming, but I'm less confused now. The problems moving forward, some of you really want to make a major breakthrough, but you're having a hard time studying it, talking to other people about it, and bringing it into balance, or someone in your environment is. The challenges are the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there was a resistance to change. Some of you are trying to really break karmic cycles and patterns. You're feeling the squeeze of Saturn. Some of you feel as though timing hasn't been right. Perhaps timing hasn't been right with another person, and feeling like someone feels like they cannot expand at this time. And it's just more important to break cycles and patterns that don't serve you. Also, just bad timing, bad luck, bad fate. Just know that the wheel will right itself again. There's one constant in the universe, and that's change. Change is inevitable, so try not to resist any change. If someone else is being resistant, they might be a cog in the wheel that needs to be pulled out, Libra. Also, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I think that whatever you've been investing in, or there was an investment being made, waiting for something to expand here. That's not happening. It may not have ever happened. You might have been involving yourself in a situation where the other person lacked long-term vision and there was limited success or reward. That person might not be willing to wait for a return on the investment. A challenge for you at this moment is staying in the present moment. You may have just decided to stop waiting on something. Try to stay in your present moment and go with the flow. If you have any challenges moving forward, it's that. But for some of you, you've intentionally stopped the wheel from moving. And now you're working on balance. This was emotional for you. A person in your environment that is significantly impacting this, they see themselves as the Page of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Here's the Page of Wands again. So I might have been picking up on that other person, but this person is in a mode of discovery. They are a free-spirited person. They do not want to be tied down. This person also doesn't really listen to their intuition. This person might not really want commitment right now. This person might also be promiscuous or like promiscuous people. This person might have, it might have felt fun with them, but ultimately your intuition might have been off about them. And they hid things from you, and they might have made you chase them, which is infuriating after a while. I think that is the case for you, and you're like, I'm no longer going to wait for you. You can go off and be the Page of Wands. I can be the Page of Wands too, dude, whoever that person is. The way this person feels about you, or the feelings at this point about them, the Hangman in reverse to Strength. So you've been dealing with someone who has a lot of pride and strength, but they really hold back with you. I think a part of them wants to stand their ground, but there is something that this person needs to see from another point of view and surrender and let go of. This person cannot do that, Libra. They won't see something from a new point of view. This person might also act out of impulse, or you have been impulsive with this person. The Hangman comes in reverse when we just need to surrender and see something for what it really is and let it go. No communication, no just going within and being calm. Sometimes when the Hangman comes in reverse, someone distracts themselves away from a situation that they're uncomfortable with, that they're meant to be uncomfortable with, because they put themselves in the situation to begin with to teach themselves a lesson. And when that becomes uncomfortable, we either just stop communication, stop seeing it from a different point of view, or we do impulsive things to distract ourselves away from this. Bottom line is, this situation is not bringing the Pisces enlightenment, and it has taken strength to deal with this person. This person will not take a new point of view with you, though, and they hold back. They have a lot of pride. Part of them thinks that they're right. They just won't see it from your point of view. I don't think you'll see it from their point of view either, Libra, with justice in reverse. So I don't think you're willing to balance it out with them, and they're not willing to see your point of view. And that's the disillusionment. Well, it's not confusing anymore. Okay, not waiting around anymore. Kaboom, I'm done. Screw this. You've just altered the course of your own destiny. And there's no wrong choice here on earth. The universe will just adjust around you. Remember, your angel said, actually, this is what you were supposed to do. Listen to your intuition, because now you can move towards opportunity. Whatever situation you've been in, Libra, or whatever you've been doing might have been affecting your health. And now your guides are saying, don't stop. This Tower to the Ace of Swords is where you're supposed to go. I think you do feel this Nine of Pentacles in reverse and this Justice in reverse. I think you've had to make a major change. A person in the environment, their action towards you, the Two of Swords in reverse to the Six of Cups in reverse. Well, this person is avoidant of you at this time. It's been a difficult decision. They're at an impasse. They're avoidant. They kind of don't want to see the truth of the situation. I don't think you give a shit because you don't want to talk. There's tension here between the two of you, but I think this is a karma thing with the Wheel and 2 sevens. You know, okay, no long-term investment. This person is haunted by the past with you. They do lack in a playfulness with you at this time. They may want forgiveness, but they can't get out of the past. They do not recall memories of love. I think you block out your memories with this person too. You will work through this. You're working through the balance and holding yourself. I think what's happening here for you, Libra, is you are beginning to attempt to really truly hold yourself, you and you alone, entirely accountable for something. Don't let other people blame you for their stuff, but I do think it's great when you acknowledge the role that you play and what you need to do to move forward. And you are going in a good direction, Libra. The final outcome is the Six of Swords. It is in reverse, but I clarified it with the Ace of Wands, Judgment, the World. Yeah, this is the angel of the divine blowing a horn at you, trying to wake you up and shake you up and say, hey, I know it's hard for you to move on from this, but this really is about a personal transition. Do not resist change. You're slowly accepting and recovering from something. It's a rite of passage. Change is difficult. Try not to resist the change. Get this boat into the upright and move on to calmer waters, because what your angels and the universe are trying to tell you is there's something better. Don't stop. You're about to move into this pause. And then I always see the world as like you get to the edge of this waterfall and you're just sitting there. And if you just let yourself go through the portal, you'll go over the waterfall. It always feels like a risk, but your guides are saying there's something with a lot more growth potential out there for you. And you will move towards it when you absolutely hear the calling and you cannot ignore it. It will bring an ascension, Libra. And all you have to do is surrender to your full power and your soul's path and get creative. Don't stop. Don't stop. You've had an awakening. I think you're just in the process of integrating this new download and this new inner knowing with who you are right now. I see that it is uncomfortable, but I see that you are doing it. If you and this person have anything to say to one another, what you have to say is, we need to let each other go. I wish I could share my good news with you, and I feel you even though we're apart. A part of you does want to say to this person, I have good news, and I'd like to tell you, but I do need to let you go as well and separate from you with my own journey, at least claiming some. I think this Nine of Pentacles is you trying to claim independence. You do feel them when you're apart from them. This might only be happening for you. It might not necessarily be happening for that other person. And that might be the disillusionment. I have a lot of clients come to me and say, I'm dreaming about them. I'm feeling them. I know I'm energetically connected to them. I wonder if they feel me when we're apart. I hate to break it to all of you, but they might not be. It might be one-sided. So keep this in mind. Just continue to move forward towards expansion. I know that you feel them, but I think that in this case, this person does feel you because the High Priestess and Strength are here, but they do resist it. I think you know that, and I think you're done living in the moonlight and the cloud of judgment and an illusion. What this person does want to say to you is, I wonder if you're happy without me. Sometimes this person wants validation from you, like, well, if Libra's with me, they're happy. If I'm not with them, are they happy without me? That's your business. They do wonder if you're happy. I hide who I really am from you. This person can't be honest with you. Yeah, with the Two of Swords and High Priestess in reverse and Strength, they hold a lot back. It's like they want to have fun, but they can't really open up to you. So they hide who they really are. This person also knows they messed everything up. They know they made a mistake. Oh, well, I don't think that they were part of your plan. The timing just wasn't right for us. And that's that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The timing just wasn't right for your soul, but everything is lining up for your soul's growth. So it's just time to embrace this lesson and move forward. Don't stop, Libra. Listen to that intuition. Don't ignore the intuition. Opportunity beckons, and your health and your body and you are calling to you. You are calling to yourself. Take the upgrade, Libra. I think you're going to go in a good direction, and definitely feel those repressed emotions. I believe in living an emotion-focused life and focusing on our feelings, not someone else's feelings, our own. The moon in reverse suggests a bit of fight or flight, but it also shows me that you're doing it. You're facing it with the Tower and the Sword here. Well done. Well done, my towers. All right, Libra, that's your download for today. I hope that it resonates and I hope it helps. You can book a private reading with me if you want to talk to me about what this Tower and this justice means for you. I'd be happy to help because I'm always here to listen to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Bye. Peace. I'll see you next time.